Hello again, welcome to Everyday Christian. I'm Jason, your host, and today we're going to be reading from the Gospel of Matthew chapter 25 from the MEV translation. The title of the chapter is The Parable of the 10 Virgins. Then the kingdom of heaven shall be like 10 virgins, who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. Those who were foolish took their lamps, but took no oil with them. But the wise took jars of oil with their lamps. While the bridegroom delayed, they all rested and slept. But at midnight there was a cry, "Look, the bridegroom is coming, come out to meet him." Then all those virgins rose, trimmed their lamps, but the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps have gone out." The wise answered, "No, lest there not be enough for us and for you. Go rather to those who sell it, and buy some for yourselves." But while they went to buy some, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding banquet, and the door was shut. Afterwards the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open the door for us." But he answered, "Truly I say to you, I do not know you. Watch therefore, for you do not know neither the day nor the hour in which the Son of Man is coming." The parable of the talents. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a man travelling into a far country, who called his own servants and entrusted his goods to them. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, and to every man according to his ability. Now what we need to realise here is that I have heard people say that the word talent here means your skills and abilities, but it doesn't. It's a measure of currency, it's a measure of coins. So some people may use this text to say we all have different gifts and stuff. That's not actually what it's saying. So I think we best stick with the context and what Jesus was actually talking about. Here he's talking about money. So let's go back to verse 15. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his ability. And immediately he took his journey. So the ruler here knew that what amount of money he'd given to these people, they were able to do something with it. He didn't give anything to them that they were not able to accomplish things with. He knew that they could achieve, the one who had the 10 could achieve a lot, the 5 somewhere in the middle, and the 1 bare minimum. But he was fair in what he gave them. He didn't give them too much. So he was very fair about it. Verse 17. So also he who had received 2 gained another 2, but he who had received 1 went and dug in the ground and hid his master's money. After a long time the master of those servants came and settled accounts with them. But he who had received 5 talents came and brought the other 5 talents, saying, "Master, you entrusted to me 5 talents. Look, I have gained 5 talents more." His master said to him, "Well done, you good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. I will make you ruler over many things. Enter the joy of your master." He who had received 2 talents also came and said, "Master, you entrusted me with 2 talents. See, I have gained 2 more talents beside them." So it's 5, 2 and 1, not 10, 5 and 1. Just put that straight there. His master said to him, "Well done, you good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. I will make you ruler over many things. Enter the joy of your master." Then he who had received the 1 talent came and said, "Master, I knew that you are a hard man, reaping where you did not sow, and gathering where you did not winnow. So I was afraid and went and hid your talent in the ground. Here, you have what is yours." His master answered, "You wicked and slothful lazy servant. You knew that I reap where I have not sown, and gather where I have not winnowed. When you ought to have given my money to the bankers, and at my coming I should have received what was my own with interest." So even though this guy with the 1 talent knew that his master, he was fair, but he was also very hard, and he expected returns. This guy knew that. The guy with the 1 talent knew that, and yet he still wasn't faithful with what was given to him. Verse 28. So take the talent from him, give it to him who has 10 talents. For to everyone who has will be given, and he will have an abundance. But from him who has nothing, even what he has will be taken away. And throw the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Okay, let's have a look. Now this is interesting here, because we've just read in verse 15, to one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. Okay. Now we go to verse 28, to take the talent from him and give it to him who has 10 talents. So that was the guy that got double his money. This is where I got the 10 confused, see? So it does say the 10 in there, it's just that it come afterwards. So that was after the guy had doubled his money, he ended up with 10, and so forth. Okay. Sorry, let's go to verse 29. For to everyone who has will more be given, and he will have an abundance. But from him who has nothing, even what he has will be taken away. And throw the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, he will sit on the throne of his glory. Before him will be gathered all nations, and he will separate them one from another, as a shepherd separates his sheep from the goats. He will set the sheep at his right hand, but the goats at the left. Then the king will say to those at his right hand, Come, you, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you since the foundations of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry, and feed you, or thirsty, and give you a drink? When did we see you as a stranger, and take you in, or naked, or clothe you? And when did we see you sick or in prison, and come to you? The king will answer, Truly I say to you, as you have done it for the one of the least of these brothers of mine, you have done it for me. Then he will say to those at the left hand, Depart from me, you cursed, into the eternal fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no food. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you did not take me in. I was naked, and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, and you did not visit me. Then they would also answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry, or thirsty, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not serve you? He would answer, Truly I say to you, as you did it not for one of the least of these, you did it not for me. And they will go away into eternal punishment, but the righteous into eternal life. That was Matthew chapter 25. Thanks for watching. Hope you were blessed as we took some time out to read the Bible together. Have a great day. God bless you, and I will see you on the next video for Matthew chapter 26. Bye bye.